Listen before the noise of the world rises again. Pause your heart for a moment, breathe slowly, and hear this as if I am speaking directly to you. I am Jesus, and I am walking with you now. In the beginning, before you even knew my name, I knew yours. I saw your tears before they fell. I heard your prayers before you learned how to pray. I watched you search for love in broken places, and still, I never turned away. Come closer. Let me tell you my story, and in my story, you will find yours. I was there when the world was formed, yet I chose to enter it quietly. I did not come with thunder, but with humility. I was born where no one expected God to be, to remind you that no place is too low for my presence. And even now, when you feel small or unseen, I whisper, I am here. As I grew, I watched people struggle with fear, shame, and longing. I felt their pain in my own heart. When I began to speak, I did not speak to impress. I spoke to heal. I spoke to awaken sleeping souls. I spoke so that the broken would know they are not forgotten. One day I stood by the water and called ordinary people, fishermen, workers, doubters. I did not choose the perfect, I chose the willing. And I say the same to you today. You do not need to be ready. You only need to say yes. When the storms came and the waves rose high, I walked calmly across the water, not to show power but to show peace. I looked at my friends and said, do not be afraid. And now I look at you and say the same. The storm is loud, but my voice is louder. I touched the sick when others stepped back. I looked into eyes filled with shame and saw beauty. I forgave sins not to excuse wrong but to free hearts. And I still forgive, again and again. No matter how many times you fall, my mercy does not run out. I told stories so hearts could understand, about seeds growing in hidden soil, about lost sons returning home, about shepherds leaving everything to find one sheep. And that sheep is you, always you. When people accused, mocked, and doubted me, I remained gentle, not weak but strong in love. I showed you that real strength is choosing grace when anger feels easier. Remember this when you are hurt. You are never alone in choosing love. I fed the hungry, not only with bread but with hope. I saw 5 loaves and 2 fish and showed the world that what you place in my hands multiplies. Give me your little faith. I will make it enough. I wept with those who wept. Even knowing miracles were coming, I cried, because your pain matters to me. Your tears are not ignored. Every tear you shed is held in my hands. As my journey continued, opposition grew. Love always challenges darkness, but I never stopped walking toward my purpose. And when you feel resistance in doing good, know this, you are walking the right path. I entered Jerusalem knowing what awaited me. Praise turned into rejection. Crowds turned silent, yet I continued forward. Love does not turn back when it costs something, and neither should you. In the quiet of the night, I prayed. I felt the weight of the world. I asked for strength. I surrendered my will to the Father. And I show you this so you know it is okay to pray when you are overwhelmed. Faith does not mean pretending to be strong. When I was betrayed, I did not curse. When I was arrested, I did not resist. I chose obedience over escape, because your freedom was worth my pain. On the cross, I felt abandonment so you would never have to. I spoke forgiveness while suffering. I promised hope even in death. And as I breathed my last, love did not end. It only began anew. The silence of the tomb did not mean defeat. It was the pause before victory. On the 3rd day I rose, showing you that nothing is ever truly lost when God is involved. Not dreams, not faith, not you. After my resurrection, I returned gently. I met doubters with proof, failures with forgiveness, and broken hearts with peace. And I still do. I meet you right where you are. I sent my spirit so you would never walk alone. My presence now lives within you. When you feel courage rise unexpectedly, when peace arrives without reason, that is me. As my story continues through you, remember this. Love deeply, forgive freely, trust completely. When you stumble, get up. When you fear, look to me. When you feel weak, lean closer. I am not a distant memory. I am a living voice. I am with you in your mornings and your nights, in your victories and your failures, in your questions and your prayers. And now, as this story reaches your heart, do not let it end here. Carry it forward, share it, live it. Let others hear my voice through you. If this story touched your soul, stay with me. Listen again, walk again, believe again. And if you wish to hear more, to grow deeper, to stay connected, like this message and subscribe so we can continue this journey together. I am Jesus, and I will never stop calling your name.